up, Space Cadets? It's your girl, NovaBlaStarr, and I'm back with a new video. So, I know I'm looking crazy right now. Look, I'm about to get ready after I say this. So today is June the 4th, if I'm not mistaken, and we are going to be doing a whole vlog. And it's not even going to be like a classic vlog or nothing like that. I'm just going to do literally what am I trying to say? Hold on a second, because now I'm just getting mixed up because it's been a while since I recorded, as you can clearly tell from the last time I uploaded. But okay, so let me just go ahead and just start from the beginning. So today is June the 4th. GameStop is having an event that if you didn't get a chance to pre-order the Switch 2 for tomorrow, which is the day that you should be able to actually pick it up, then you can pick it up today at your local GameStop at 3 o'clock. It is currently 55 or something. Let me check. It is currently 12:51 in the afternoon, and I just got off of work early so that we can go. Well, I got off work early to do homework, but that's another explanation for another day. But we're also going to run to GameStop and grab the new Switch and then do an unboxing all at once. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So right now I'm still in my pajamas from this morning. I know I started work at 7:30, but I work in my pajamas because I work from home. So I need to go ahead and get ready. I guess cue like a cute montage of me getting ready. Alrighty, people, so I am officially ready. This is what I'm gonna look like for today. Let me show you my outfit. Hopefully you think it's cute. I got on like my shorts underneath. It's supposed to be like 85 today, so I got on my Barbie top from Fashion Nova. I got me a little netted white t-shirt on. I got this from Shein. I got my blue jean skirt from Shein, and then the shorts, which are like these like cute little bloomers, are also from Shein. The belt is from Fashion Nova, and this is my outfit. I think it's cute. I don't know. I'll probably post this one on Instagram. I haven't posted a new outfit since I went out of town for my birthday in Cincinnati. But we're all set to leave and go to the GameStop so that way we can go ahead and get this Switch. Right now it is 2:04. So the event starts at 3 o'clock, but I want to get there early just in case there's people in front of me. So let's go ahead and just get to the GameStop right now. All right, everybody. So I am at the very end of the line. I think we still have about 35 minutes left. So I'm going to stand in line, and then we're going to wait and see if we get lucky to get a Switch. See, this is what happens when you take too long to get ready. So we're gonna see if we can, what we can summon. There's like heck of people here, and it might, I don't know, it just depends. I don't think we're too late. I feel like early is late, and on time is late. So we're gonna have to see how this goes, but it looks like there's like a good amount of people in front of us, but I would like to think they have at least more than 100 switches. If not, we're just gonna have to wait until they're back in stock. Who freaking knows with this one. So guys, just stick with me on this. Hopefully we'll be able to get something going, but at least it's a nice day out here. It's not raining, it's not cold, it's actually pretty nice out here. So honestly, this is probably the best case scenario for this type of situation. So I think we're gonna actually be in like literally good favor right now. So I'm gonna wait until I get inside and do a little bit more vlogging once we get in there, but we'll see how it goes. Right now I think I don't know if the GameStop is closed or not, I'm not sure, but right now we're just gonna chill it out and wait and see what happens.
3 hours later.
Okay, so I am back from GameStop. Now I'm just gonna give you a timeline and the experience of what was pretty much going on for me. So got there, it was super crowded. It was like a nice little line. It pretty much wrapped from the door around and then to the next store. Like, I was the last person in line. I probably got to GameStop at like 2:30 because I had 30 minutes to wait until the actual store opened, because the store wasn't even open. They didn't open until 3 o'clock. So got there at 2:30, waited, got through the line, eventually was able to pre-order just the basic Switch, which I was cool with because I wasn't sure if I really wanted to play the new Mario Kart. Wasn't sure about it just quite yet. Maybe once I see Dashy play it, I'll be able to make up my mind or something. So got to reserve a Switch. But let me just say, the people at GameStop know what they're doing, just period. Like, they were kind, they were organized. I will say that other people standing in line were probably the main issue. Now me, I don't know if this is a me thing, a black thing, or just what. I don't really know what it is, but I was standing in line and I gave the person in front of me personal space. Now, if you don't know what personal space is, I'm gonna tell you what that is. You put a little bit of room between you and the next person. You should be able to stretch your arms forward, stretch your arms out, and stretch your arms back. And that's how you know you're giving people enough space to be able to mind your business and they mind theirs. I'm giving the person in front of me enough space so that way if they want to move around, if they did one of these, they wouldn't bump into me. I just like, COVID is still a thing. You got to be careful out here. Even though we was outside and, I still like to give people a little bit of distance. It's just respectful. It makes me feel comfortable. I feel like it makes the next person next to me feel comfortable. Now, for some reason, the guy behind me didn't understand what personal space was. But then again, I noticed that some people don't know what personal space is. I don't get it. I can't understand it. But pretty much he was standing right here on me. And then he had his kid too. And his kid, obviously, like father, like son, didn't know what personal space was. So you know what? It didn't bother me until I realized I had to wait in line for 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours and somebody being in your space that you don't know. Personally, it was hot outside. It was 83 degrees outside today. And people were complaining a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm one of them people, I know that I'm going to be standing in line for a long time. I don't talk to anybody. I give people their space and I'm patient. I don't say anything. Now, the only thing I did do was, since I was standing out there so long, I didn't think that I was going to be in line for 2 hours and 30 minutes. So I didn't bring anything with me to drink. And I was starting to get dizzy. I was starting to get a little nauseous because we were kind of standing in the sun. So the only thing I did ask, I asked one of the associates, like, hey, do you guys sell water inside? And if you do, can I buy one right now? Just because I'm feeling dizzy, I'm feeling a little nauseous. Wonderful staff. They actually brought me a bottle of water. That way I could stand there even longer. So whatever. I was not tripping on that. The thing that got me was the people who were standing behind me and talking. Like, I don't know if it's just me. I just don't like the audacity. Like, the audacity of everything. Not to come on here and complain, but pretty much the people behind me were standing hecka close. Every now and then they would bump into me, and I'm just like, please, I just want personal space. And I didn't want to seem rude because honestly, I live in a city where there's not like a lot of people, let's be honest, that look like me who's gonna be also standing in this line. Like, I was probably the only like black person maybe out of 2 other people there standing in line, and I didn't want to seem like I was trying to be rude to them, like, hey, could you back up a little bit because I need personal space. I didn't want to do that because I just know, hey, this black person is trying to be being mean to me, and I was like, you know what, just deal with it until you can get into the store and then go home. You won't have to worry about that. That's what I thought at the time, but we're gonna get to that point. So the people behind me were standing super close. You know what, that didn't really bother me until, like I said, till that hour and a half passed by. Then I was just like, oh my goodness, I can't take it anymore. I didn't say anything, but I kept my cool. I was still in line. The thing that really ticked me off though is the people were upset at the GameStop people because some of these people had pre-ordered way before. They were just trying to get their place in line for tonight, because the thing is, which I didn't know, is that pretty much we go up to the GameStop at 3, you put in your order to pre-order the game and get a position in line for later on at midnight, where we come back and stand back in line to get the actual system at midnight, which I don't have a problem with. Whatever, because I know that the second round is probably gonna go way quicker than that, what we just did. So I'm looking like, okay, whatever, no big deal, right? But then I guess the privilege was starting to leak out somewhere. I don't know, it was a gas leak, what was going on, but pretty much the people behind me were starting to be like, I don't understand why I have to stand in line, and why can't the people who are pre-ordering go first, Mind you, there is people been there since 8 o'clock in the morning. One dude said he's been standing there since 8 in the morning waiting for the store to open. The store didn't open till 3. So mind you, some of these people have been waiting patiently in line for a very long time for them just to walk up. Mind you, I got there at 2:30, 30 minutes before it opened. So technically, it's heck of people in front of us, and you're just moseying up all late, complaining like, oh, well, I pre-ordered the game, I should be able to go in first, and I should be able to just get my spot in line. Like, you have to be patient. Some people have been waiting here longer than you, and even though you already bought the game, if you want your number, you're gonna have to still stand in line. And that was, I think, the thing that started to really irritate me. I was already standing in the sun. I'm already gonna attract more sun than others in the line. And then I have to hear you complain and sit in the same line. Like, I'm looking like, you don't see, I didn't pre-order the game. Even if I would have pre-ordered the game, I wouldn't have stood there for 2 hours and 30 minutes to complain about how I have to stand in line, and I pre-ordered the game, so I should be able to get in front of all these people who've been waiting here for way longer than you. Like, literally, like I said, I was there at 2:30, and the line didn't start kind of like getting behind me, like for real, until like maybe like I would probably say about 3:30. So about 3:30, that's when the line started to extend kind of far from after me, and I was the last person pretty much in line for like a good 30 minutes. So honestly, I was just kind of over. I was looking like, these people are complaining. They standing hecka close to me. They don't know what personal space is. I'm dehydrated. I'm tired. I'm standing up on my feet for 2 hours and 30 minutes in one position. Because mind you, they letting people, they only got 2 people at the cash register. Let's be honest, it's GameStop. They only got 2 people at the cash register. They trying to get people one at a time. They can't let everybody in the store because most GameStops are really small. So we're just standing outside in the sun, going through it, and the last thing I want to hear is, oh, because I pre-ordered the game, I should be able to be first, like, they should have 2 lines. One line for people who need to pre-order the game, and then me who already ordered the game. I don't understand why I have to stand in line multiple times. Like, girl, you're gonna have to stand there. Just live with it. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. But pretty much after the 2 hours and 30 minutes, I finally got into the store and I finally pre-ordered the game. Now, what I didn't know is that what happened with the promotion. I thought I was going to get my Switch at 3, come back, unbox. Cool. No, you pre-ordered the Switch. They give you a ticket with a number on it, and then they tell you, like, hey, we'll see you at 12. Which I don't have a problem with, because I had took half a day for that. Like, I didn't think I was going to be back here in enough time to try to clock back into work or nothing like that. But I did take half of a day just because I knew, like, hey, I'm going to have to be there pretty early. I didn't realize I was going to be there for 2 hours and 30 minutes, but I knew I was going to be standing in line for a while. So when I came back, I was like, okay, cool. They was like, yeah, we'll see you at midnight. I bought my Switch. I'm excited now. I'm like, excited. We about to play the Switch pretty soon. Like, I'm about to unbox it on my channel. Whoop, whoop. I'm excited now. But I am going to go back and get more video of the after dark here for you. So I'm going to go ahead and relax a little bit more, and then you'll see me once we get to GameStop. All right, let's do it. Okay, so I am back out here at the GameStop. My allergies are on 10, but I'm feeling pretty good. It looked like it's probably the same amount of people who are out here earlier today, but it looks like it might be just a little bit of a short wait. I didn't get here exactly at 12. It's probably like a little bit, like, it's 12:22. So it's going pretty well. So I will let you guys know how it goes when I get back in the car, but I'll take a couple of shots here and there. See how it goes. So I am officially leaving GameStop. Got my Switch. Time to get home so we can open this thing up, see what's inside. So I will see you guys at the crib. I have to make a stop for my eyes because my allergies are on 10. I don't even know if y'all noticed, like, my eyes before I left the house were like red. So I need to go and get some saline solution, maybe some eye drops, and then we can get back home and do this unboxing. See you in a bit. Bye. Got my Switch, as you can clearly see for the video. It was a lot better the second time around. Literally, I got there like around, I would say 11:30, or a little bit before 11:30, maybe like 11:28 or something like that. And we pretty much were all just kind of standing around at this point. I didn't know if we were supposed to be in line. A really nice girl came up to me. She spoke to me. She saw me earlier in the line. Earlier that day, she came, spoke to me. That was really nice. Like, I was already feeling kind of like anxious just because there was a lot of people there. Way more people there than when the pre-order line that I went through. So that was like, okay. So she made me feel a little comfortable speaking to her. Then, it popped around like 11:45, 11:50. So they was like, okay, well, according to your receipt, there's a number on your receipt. We're gonna have you line up in that order. So that's what we did. We all got in line. We were a little close together, but it wasn't too bad. But that same family that I mentioned earlier in the video literally came and stood next to me. Of course, they would be next to me because we, like, when I went in, they went, we were all pretty much together. So, of course, they would be standing next to me, but they were still standing super close to me. His son bumped into me twice. And all he had to say to his son was just watch your surroundings. Like, no sorry to me, none of that. Like, people were asking me, like, am I okay? I'm looking like I just get really nervous in crowds. And then on top of that, like, I I told him like personal space is super important to me. So, you know, some people tried to make a little extra space for me. So I really appreciate those people who are looking out for me, who are trying to make sure I was okay, made a little bit of extra room for me. But to that one freaking family who don't know what the freak personal space is, I don't know what to tell you. I can't teach you something you should have been taught when you was a kid. And I shouldn't have to tell you, hey, you and your kids should step back a little bit. Or I shouldn't have to say like, hey, could you give me a little room? That should be given. Like, that should be something everybody should know about. But you know what? I digress. It's not about them. It's about the Switch 2. So I did go ahead and grab the Switch 2. So here it is in all its glory. In this box. It's quite hefty. So here's the Switch 2. Let me see if I can get it to focus in the camera. I do have to take some pictures with it. Let me get some for the screen, for the thing. What's it called? The video of the thumbnail. Get some for the thumbnail. Ooh. 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 Mmm.
Sensational.
We have our Switch 2 right here, so we're gonna actually unbox this together. I'm looking forward to it. I just took hecka allergy medication, probably wasn't supposed to. I just read the label on my allergy medicine. It said I was only supposed to be taking once a day within a 24-hour span. I took 3 today, so pray for me. Hopefully nothing crazy happens to me because I took too much allergy medicine. So we shall see. So we're gonna go ahead and just start with a easy unboxing. This is mine's right here. I got just a plain Switch 2. I didn't get the Mario Kart extension. I thought about it because they did ask me. I did ask them like, hey, do you guys still have the bundle? But like I said, I'm gonna wait and see how Dashy likes the new Mario Kart, and then if I want it later, I can always get it later. But right now, I think I just want to see how I was gonna be flipping with this. So we're just gonna go ahead and start opening it here. Oh, that looks so cool. So this is what it looks like in the box. So you open it up, bam. Look at the size of that screen. That's huge. And then the Joy-Cons, and this nice, oh, it's in the plastic still. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun pulling that off. So I'm thinking we'll start with the Joy-Cons. So this is the little blue one. Now I'm gonna just take it up out the plastic. Super satisfying. Now they are saying like you can use it as a mouse now, so you can put it down, use it as a mouse. This looks to be where you can release and attach the extension or to the console. It do have a little bit bigger, like it fits in my hand a little bit better. That is a lot bigger than the old Switch. Like, so hold on a second. Let me go and grab my other. So I am back. I went to grab my Switch. So we're just gonna pull my little blue controller. So this is the original controller to the Switch. This would look like, it's a little bit more tiny, a little bit more close up, like this, right? And then this is the new one. So in comparison, you get a little bit more controller, which makes a huge difference. Like, I don't know if you guys can see how big the difference is. Like, let me just do it like this so that way you can see. So that's how much more controller you're getting. You're getting like a good couple of centimeters of controller. And then on top of that, the feel of it is a matte feel. It doesn't have like that shiny plastic feel. It got a nice little matte feel. Buttons feel good. And then you have like the little controller. And then I feel like the additional space does help kind of broaden your hands, because I never had the game this close before, but this is a little bit better, so that's nice. Clicks are nice. And then of course, like I said, it has the mouse capability now, so I guess you can do it like this on the surface, like this, and then you click like this, so that way you can use it like a mouse. So that's cool. A little bit bigger, so we're gonna put this like to the side. And then of course we have our red controller. And it has the C button now, which is, I think that's for like connection or something. once I get the manual out, I'll double check. But I know they have the C button. It's supposed to be, I think, like for communication. Right now, I think we get communicating over the internet for free for a year. And then after that, they're going to make you pay for it through like their subscription services or whatever. So that'll be fun. Definitely get the most of that. And then this is what it looked like. That's where it would click into place. And then, of course, it's magnetized. We'll see some of that once we get a chance to kind of pull out the rest of this. So next, we're going to go ahead and move on to the actual screen. Like, look how big that is compared to the original. Like I'm trying not to like slap them together, but like, look at how much more screen you're getting. Like, that's significant. So you get a lot more screen on this side. It's slightly a little taller, and then it looks like they're about the same length or whatever, width or whatever, thickness. So let's go ahead and pull this out. Whoop. All right, that looks nice, and it looks like it has a slight border. Like, you can kind of see where my light is. You can see my camera. So it does have a little bit of a border there. But other than that, that screen looks amazing. It does have that nice mesh feel. The kickstand is a little different too. So I'm wondering how you do the kickstand. Do you just pull it out? Oh, you do. You just pull it out. Oh, and it goes all the way up. So yeah, kickstand is probably going to be way better than this one. I ain't going to fake this. The kickstand on the original is trash to me. Like, and then on top of that, it exposes your SD card and all of that, which nobody wants. So kickstand is way better on this one than it is on this regular Switch. So that's amazing. So let's go ahead and try to connect these. Okay, so that clicked in place by itself. I thought maybe I'll have to put like a little force behind it. That just came in by itself. Let's try the other one. And it made the little sound, the little sound. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, I didn't even really do anything. I just put it close and it just attached. So I guess you press this little button to detach them. That release is like a, yeah, it's like almost like a trigger. And you reattach it, and then it's on there. Like, that's on there. So that's cool. So the Switch 2, I'm getting all the fingerprints on it already. Ill gross, guys. Ill gross. Okay, so let's get further into this. So when you get into the box, so let me show you real quick. So we got into the surface of the box. Remember, the 2 joysticks was right here in this one. And then this opens up like this, and here's the Switch information and instruction manual. So let's see. Yep, it tells you about the health safety, seizure warnings, motion sickness, all that fun stuff, how to use it. I'm gonna actually, it's funny because I know that a lot of people usually throw this to the side and never read it. I'm actually gonna read this because I've heard that you really want to read the fine print when it comes to the Switch 2, especially when it comes to the terms and conditions. So we're gonna definitely read that later to make sure we ain't signing ourselves up for no craziness. Okay, and then of course you got your HDMI cord. Oh my goodness, I don't even think I have the original HDMI cord to my original Switch. Like, it be getting mixed up. I probably do, but I don't know what it's being used for. It's probably being used for a totally different system. But this one, you can tell this is the Nintendo one. It says Nintendo on it, so I'm gonna make sure we keep using this specifically for the Switch. And then further inside is the straps. So you put these on when you're doing like the handheld. You put these on the controller. So let's try to do the blue one real quick and see how it works. Okay, so I have the controller, and here's the, what's the name? So I'm guessing I just have to switch it over like this. I'm assuming it goes like this, yes? Ooh, maybe not. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. Okay, I'm having a little trouble getting the what's the name on. Hold on a second, y'all. Am I doing this right? Okay, so here it is, and I'm trying to remember, do the plus with the plus, and I know it's supposed to go like this, but it's not really telling me how. Oh, okay, I am slow. So I got it to go on. This is what it looks like, and this is what it looks like on. Okay, and I'm guessing I have to pop it like that. Okay, so you have to, once you get your switch, if you don't already, just make sure you put in the bottom first, and then it clicks in on the top. That's why you should read the instructions. So that's how that goes on. So that's nice. So that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna actually take this off and reattach it to the Joy-Con or to the screen. So that's nice to know. I'm actually gonna put this back. Now, the only thing I would probably be scared about is, I don't know how flimsy this is. It doesn't feel flimsy, like I'm trying to bend it and it's not moving. So this is like really good. I don't know if this is plastic or metal, but it doesn't seem like it's super flimsy. Hopefully it doesn't break. That would probably be my only critique, is like, I don't know how flimsy this actually thing is. And me in my house, I'm one of them people like, put the strap on the joystick, because we get wild over here when we play games, and the last thing you want is a Joy-Con to go through your TV. So hopefully those aren't flimsy. And of course you got the red one and the blue one, and then it looks like you can interchange them. So if you want to put your blue one on your red joystick and put your red one on your blue joystick, you could definitely do that. So now I'm just taking this part that we saw in the box off and moving towards some more parts of the box. So let me show you what we have at the bottom. So this is what we see once we remove that piece. So right now we're gonna get the handle, which is this one. It's a little bit different from the original. Let me just go ahead and slide this off so I can show you. So this is the original, this is the 2. So it's a lot taller for sure, and it seems like it's a better grip too. Like it's not, doesn't have like that sliding motion like the other one. It doesn't have like the cupping, so we'll have to see how it looks. This is literally like my little favorite thing. They did remove the little nub where you can put like charms and stuff on, so you don't have that on there no more. So you can't customize it or put nothing on there, but you might be able to find some type of way to add a charm to this. I know a lot of people like to add like cute little charms or cute little ropes and stuff to their stuff just to make it look unique, or so people know it's your stuff, you know. That's why I like doing it. Like, girl, this is mine. Like, don't try to steal my joysticks. So that slid in there nice. Okay, let me grab the other one. All right, I just wanted to make sure my mic was on. So it just pops right in like the last one. Oh, and that's a full joystick. That's a full joystick. Now, I will tell you, I have been keeping up slightly with the news for the Switch 2. So if you have your original Switch and you're not planning on, I don't know what you're planning on doing with your old one, but you can use your old joysticks on the new Switch 2. So you don't have to pre-order another set of joysticks unless you want to. Now, of course, you won't have that mouse capability if you don't get the new joysticks, but if you have old ones, like I have 4 of the joysticks for the Switch. I'm probably gonna keep a set of 2 until I get enough money to afford the other joystick, because I don't like, I mean, I could get like a pro controller, but I kind of like these. And then on top of that, that just makes it so like when you play those other games that kind of require that motion and stuff like that, you can still be able to play it with multiple people. Or if you just want to break up the joysticks and try to get 4 players going on something, you can. So yeah, that's super nice. So I'm just gonna take this off and put this back where it belongs. I'm over here trying to be uber careful. This thing cost me $500, and I'm trying to keep it as nice as possible for as long as possible. Now, they did offer to do insurance through GameStop, and I was like, you know what? No, because my last couple of Nintendo things never broke. Like, I never had an issue with anything breaking. Now, I will say this: the joysticks on my Switch 1 could have been replaced, but I just didn't want to go through the rigmarole of trying to do that. But my consoles, as long as you take care of your console take care of you. So I didn't really have any issues or anything like that there. So I don't expect to have any issues with this console, since I didn't have any issues with my original Switch. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So it comes with a little charger and a base. It looks like it's the C charger, and the C charger on both ends. Like, I don't know if you can see that. So it's a C charger on both ends, and they give you a block. The block is pretty bulky, so hopefully that means longer gameplay for a longer time. Now, as far as handheld, I can't tell you on that one, but who knows. All right, so next we have the base. It looks so smooth. Like, it's nice and rounded. It's not super square. They did put some thought into it. It looks like we have some UBS ports right there. It looks like the HDMI goes in here somewhere. I don't know how to pop it. Okay. So, the panel comes completely off. So instead of it sliding down and hanging off and you having to click it back into place, it just pops off. So we have the adapter goes at the top, HDMI goes at the bottom, and then we have an ability to add a LAN cord, which is just a Ethernet. Is it Ethernet? Ethernet connection to your internet. So you could connect this straight to the box if you wanted to. Now, will I be doing that? Probably not, just because my router is in this room, and most of the time my Switch is going to be in the living room, unless I'm doing a playthrough with you guys. That's when I bring it in here. But we usually don't even play online. I might play online a lot once we get some stuff going on, but I'm a solo player. I don't have any friends. You guys are the only friends I really have, so who plays like video games. So like, this is amazing. So it has the nice little feet grip on them, really smooth, got that matte feel. And then of course it has like the indicator light to let you know, like, hey, this is hooked up to your TV. So let's see how this slides in. So I'm gonna put this back on here. Okay, that clipped into place real easy. Okay. All right, so let's see what it looks like when we put the Switch 2 into the base. So let's see. And that's really in there. As you can see, no real big jiggling. So it looks just like this. It'll just sit on your TV stand, incognito mode because it's black, just chilling like a villain. So that is super nice. So what I'm thinking we'll do is I'm gonna take my time and swap off all of my information from my original Switch onto my Switch 2. I'm gonna test it out personally with some of the games that I usually have like trouble with the software. So I'm gonna try, and I know you're probably gonna be like, girl, what? I'm gonna try Cult of the Lamb on this Switch 2, because on the Switch 1, depending on how you're playing, I know me and my boyfriend, we play multiplayer and Cult of the Lamb 2 on the Switch a lot, and sometimes it skips, it lags, and sometimes we'll even get kicked from the game depending on how hard we're going in on a boss. So I'm gonna try it on this one. I'm also looking forward to playing some Overcooked on it, because we get a lot of lagging on Overcooked for Overcooked 2. Like we'll get to a certain pocket of the map or something, or we'll be doing something and it just act wow. Of course, Animal Crossing, especially if you one of them people who got an island full of stuff, you gotta check and see how that's gonna play too. So I'm gonna try a couple of games tonight. If if it doesn't take too long to connect and everything. I'm gonna have to see how that goes, but we are gonna be playing some games on the Switch too. So the first game I do want to try to play is the Fantasy Life game, the girl who steals time. We're gonna play that. That's gonna be the first game we're gonna play on the channel with the Switch 2. Now we might run back some old games because, like I said, Little Nightmares 3 is gonna be coming out pretty soon, so we can always run back Little Nightmares 2. Like I said, we got some other games that's gonna be coming out. I'm gonna see how I feel about any of the new Switch games that might be coming out. It just really depends. Like I said, we'll take it one step at a time. I'm trying to lull myself back into YouTube, but I need to go and get my computer fixed. I also need to get time to do all of this too, because I'm still in school and I'm still got my 2 jobs. So I'm gonna try to find a way, because I want to make a way. So this is the Switch 2. I'm super excited. I'm looking forward to seeing the differences. We gonna play some Hello Kitty on this and see how it go. Like I said, we gonna try a little bit of everything on it, see the differences. You guys let me know, would you get the Switch 2 after we play some of these games? What are you most excited to play for Switch 2? I know me, the most excited game I'm ready for is what's that game called? It's not gonna be out until next year, 2026. I want to say it's Miitopia, but I know that's probably wrong. It's the Me game, the one that used to be with the island. I'm gonna just put it right here. It's like Tamagotchi Life. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Tamagotchi Life. Why do I feel like I'm still saying it wrong? Anyway, it's the new one with the trailer. We haven't heard any more information about it, but I think that's the one that I'm looking forward to the most playing on the Switch. But that doesn't come out to next year. I know y'all look like, but Nova, what about Pokemon? Don't get me wrong, I'm excited about the new Pokemon game too. I feel like they really trying to revolutionize the Pokemon game, because at first, legitimately, Pokemon game was just a role-playing RPG role type like game. You select the move, you do the move, that's it. Now they're making it live action where you have to dodge, you have to pick the moves. Like, it's like a fighting game now. Like, so I don't know how that's gonna be with me, because I just really like that role playing aspect of it. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna care for like the live action and dodging and stuff like that, and make sure I'm using the moves right and la, because it's gonna be something new that we're all gonna have to experience to see if we like it. That's probably why they're only making one version of this game, just like Arceus. It's a project, you know, they trying to see how you guys like it, who's buying it, how long y'all playing it, type like stuff. Because I feel like if they was gonna make it a real main part of the Pokemon series, we would have 2 games like how we usually would, like Scarlet and Violet. So we'll have to see. Like I said, I'm trying to get back into YouTube. I've been recording videos, it's just I haven't been able to really do much of anything else, just because my computer is just whack. So I've been thinking about getting either a new gaming PC or just trying to take this up to my dad, because he works on computers, see if he can get old Bessie acting right. If not, I might have to start investing in getting a new gaming PC. And I think I want to try to do custom this time, like actually pay for a custom PC. And y'all know how that could be. That could be expensive. If you think buying a Switch 2 was expensive, try buying you a good gaming custom PC. Now you live in a box. So we're gonna have to see how this works out. But I am so excited for what's to come. I know that we're doing still okay on the channel. We're almost at 300 subscribers. So I just want to say thank you again, guys, for sticking with me and still subscribing to my channel and sharing my videos. It means the world to me. But if you guys like this video, you know what to do. Please like, share, subscribe, babes, and I will see you, Space Cadets, in the next video. Bye me.
Darling.